The year was 2005, June 28th. The sun was setting over the Hindu Kush mountains of Afghanistan. But for 4 American Navy sailors, the sun would never rise again. 3 of them would never come down from that mountain. And the one who did, he didn't carry down 3 bodies. He carried down 3 souls. This is the story of 4 lions who didn't just fight enemies, they fought their own humanity. This is the story of Operation Red Wing, Kunar Province, that part of Afghanistan where even the mountains thirst for blood. By 2005, the Taliban had risen again in this region. And the most dangerous face of this Taliban was Ahmad Shah. He was the only commander who had ambushed American Marines, blown up convoys, and every time disappeared into the mountains. The U.S. military had just one message for him. Your time is up. 4 men were chosen, 4 Navy SEALs, the most dangerous soldiers in the world. Lieutenant Michael Murphy, a boy from New York, age 29, born leader. He was the commanding officer. Marcus Luttrell, a giant soldier from Texas, age 29, the team medic. Danny Dietz, a 25-year-old young man from Colorado, communications expert. And Matthew Axelson, 29 years old, a sniper from California, quiet, calm, and deadly accurate. All 4 together didn't even make 100 years, but on their shoulders rested the responsibility of thousands. June 27th night, exactly 11:55 p.m., a Chinook helicopter took off from Bagram Air Base. Inside sat 4 SEALs. The helicopter was taking them to drop them on the 10,000-foot peaks of the Hindu Kush. Below was only darkness, and hidden in that darkness were people for whom killing an American soldier was just a game. The helicopter dropped them on Satalo Sar Mountain and returned back. Now they were alone. All night they climbed. Freezing cold, dense forests, more than 100 pounds of heavy equipment. By morning, they reached their destination, a place from where the village below was clearly visible, and hidden in that village was Ahmad Shah. It was 7 in the morning. Murphy and his team set up their camp behind rocks, hidden in trees, impossible for the enemy to see. Through binoculars, they could see Taliban in the village. Not 1, not 10, but dozens. In one house, probably Ahmad Shah himself. The mission was about to be completed, just needed to call an airstrike and the job would be done. But then something happened that no one expected. 3 men appeared from the mountain, an old man, 2 young boys, around 14 to 15 years old. They were herding goats, and they were walking straight toward the SEALs' hiding spot. They had only seconds to decide. If these 3 saw them, they would go to the village and tell them. And then the Taliban would know where the Americans were hiding. The SEALs captured all 3, searched them. No weapons, no radios, just 3 poor goat herders. Now the question was, what to do with them? For half an hour, the debate continued. Luttrell said, if we let them go, they'll tell the Taliban, and we'll be dead within an hour. Dietz agreed. Axelson remained silent. And before Murphy was that decision, which would prove to be the last decision of his life. Murphy looked at that old man, looked at those boys. He thought, I am an American. I am a human being. I cannot kill unarmed people. He said, we are not executioners. Let them go. Those 3 left. As they were going, one boy looked back. He saw exactly where the Americans were hiding. Within an hour, Ahmad Shah knew that Americans were right above his head. June 28, 11:30 in the morning. Bullets started raining on the mountain. More than 50 Taliban were coming from every direction. From above, from below, from left, from right. AK-47s, machine guns, rockets. The SEALs had only rifles and pistols. 10 times more enemies. No hope of help. Danny Dietz grabbed the radio, had to call for help. But due to the mountains, the signal wasn't going through. A bullet hit him in the mouth. He fell, got up, fought again. A second bullet hit him. He got up again. The radio was still in his hand. 3rd bullet, 4th. Even while dying, he kept holding the radio, kept trying to call for help. Even at the moment of death, on his lips was, must call for help. Matthew Axelson started firing. 1 bullet, 1 Taliban dead. 2nd bullet, 2nd dead. He was fighting like a robot. No fear, no panic, just bullets and targets. He killed more than a dozen enemies, but he was alone. And the enemies were in countless numbers. Murphy and Luttrell were fighting back to back, soaked in blood. Bullets were about to run out. Enemies on all sides. And then Murphy realized, if no one called for help, everyone would die. Murphy looked around. There was a place where maybe the signal could get through, but that place was completely open. No rock, no trees, just a field of death. Murphy knew, going there, he wouldn't come back alive. Still, he stood up and walked. Bullets were falling near his feet, hitting rocks. He just kept walking. He picked up the satellite phone and in a completely calm voice said, this is Murphy. My team is surrounded. Send help immediately. We are under heavy fire. Copy that. Roger. A bullet hit him in the back. He fell, but he didn't drop the phone. Kept talking, finished the message, put the phone down, and went back to his position. Started fighting again. He died standing, gun in hand. Enemy in eyes, humanity in heart. Luttrell watched his 3 friends die. First Dietz, then Murphy, then Axelson. He saw Axelson's last breath, saw his face, saw his eyes. Then a rocket came. There was an explosion and Luttrell fell down the mountain, 30 feet down, fell on rocks, lost consciousness. When he regained consciousness, it was dark. He was alone. No gun, no water, No radio. Bullets were embedded in his legs, shrapnel in his back. And in the distance, Taliban were searching for him. For hours he crawled, found a small stream, drank water, moved forward. There came a time when Taliban passed very close to him. He wasn't even breathing, just lay hidden behind rocks, listening to the sound of their breathing and praying. Morning came. He reached near a village, collapsed, couldn't get up. The villagers saw him. An elder stepped forward. His name was Muhammad Gulab. He saw this American soldier, bleeding, broken, dying, and he made a decision. The Pashtuns have a tradition. It's called Pashtunwali. It says if even an enemy comes to your door seeking shelter, you protect them, even at the cost of your own life. Gulab believed in this tradition. He hid Luttrell in his home. Taliban came to the village, asked, "Where is the American?" Gulab looked them straight in the eye and said, "There is no American here." 4 days, 4 nights. Gulab kept Luttrell hidden, putting his family at risk, putting his village at risk, putting his own life at risk, just because one human was helping another human. July 2nd, 2005. A U.S. Army Rangers helicopter landed in the village. Marcus Luttrell was alive. He was alone. He was broken, but he was alive. His 3 friends had slept forever on that mountain. That day, not just 3 SEALs had died. As soon as Murphy's distress call was received, another helicopter went to rescue them. It carried 16 more American soldiers. The Taliban shot it down too. All died. In Operation Red Wing, a total of 19 American soldiers were killed. 19 young men, 19 families, 19 stories that remained unfinished.